MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. And we are ready for some
Leading
daytime baseball.
For Toronto, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting second, the left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Pillar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, after back-to-back singles right here in the top of the first inning, this team is in prime position to jump out to an early lead and be the aggressor today.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. He's set. Here it comes. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. Gallo is there, and he has it for the out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Smoke. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Tulowitzki carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now the 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gallo ranging back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Reed Foley, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. And as is the case for many Rangers hitters, his numbers are much better here in Arlington than they are out on the road.
Dyson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Robinson is up with it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Standing in, Johnny Keith, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Gallo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Pillar's there. 2 down.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
So coming to the plate, Nomar Mazara, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. First offering on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Mazara is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Mazara's on his horse. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And you can see that these guys are now tied for the top spot in the AL. Drew Robinson the next to dig in, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. Robinson, a Nevada native, could find himself a member of the American League All-Star team this year, and he's had a nice season. Currently second in fan votes at third base.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Set to get his day started, Gurriel, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, right side, hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he lines it out to center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. And their runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hernandez carries a batting line right at 240.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So digging in now, Nelson Cruz. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman,
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield, has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Here's Jurickson Profar. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gurriel gloves it over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
batting ninth, the catcher, Miguel Luna.
Now in the box, Miguel Luna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A ball and a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Jarrod Dyson would be next. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He pulls this one into right. That gets down and the inning continues.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Degro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that's in there, base hit. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0 to Shields. Playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 1st round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping into the box, Elvis Andrus. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded. We'll move ahead to the 3rd, tied 2-2. Here's Justin Smoak now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The first baseman, Justin Smoak.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. One down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
So one away in the Toronto third. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. Home run number 5 on the year as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
And now JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Nope. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Bends into the zone for a strike. Popped up. Keith in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Victor Reyes.
In now, Victor Reyes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Stepping in, Drew Robinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Reyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing, strike two.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Three-two pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Joey Gallo now. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Joey
in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And that's in there, 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Johnny Keith is on deck. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Into the box, Johnny Keith, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ball 1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Ball 2.
Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box, Rougned Odor. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The set and the 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said sometimes it's less about launch angle and exit velocity and more about finding the holes in the defense. And that's been the case for them today. Of their 8 hits, 4 of them have come off the bat under 90 miles an hour. We'll see if that continues to work for them, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. A ball and a strike now. Outside, 2-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gurriel isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 4-2.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Pilar stands at second with no outs. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Dyson at the track. The wall. Gone. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. Number 13 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoak, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
3 runs already home here. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. Fastball well outside.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-0 home. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Chase Whitley answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Chase Whitley.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Behind 0-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Popped straight up. Odor has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in and looking for more, Victor Reyes. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. As a slider waved at and missed.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Rangers 2. So next to the plate for Texas, Jurickson Profar.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Robinson trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Weakly hit to third. Robinson scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Miguel Luna.
Now batting, Miguel Luna. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jarrod Dyson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the speedy Jarrod Dyson. First offering on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. Runner. And the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is not going to get him as he strikes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They still trail here at 6-2. Stepping in, Drew Robinson, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The third baseman, Drew Robinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 on the ground to the right side. The tag, and he is out.
Now
so striding forward now, Gurriel. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 the count to Pillar. Line towards center field. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Now batting.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Rangers 2. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Tulowitzki ranging up the middle, throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Johnny Keith, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
From the stretch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Keith, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats, but it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Now batting, third baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This is in the air to left. Hernandez sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Bush takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Matt.
Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
Now here it comes. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. His 2nd home run of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Tony Barnett takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Popped him up. Profar has room in foul territory. One down.
The batter, number 2.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Left side to his left. Profar on to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. Dyson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A sight these fans have seen before. Look who's back in town. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Rangers 5. Aaron Loup will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Aaron Loup.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Luna. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And there's your first out of the inning.
the center fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That's inside. 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
3-0 to him now. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 3-1 the count now. Payoff pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Reyes is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Delino DeShields.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Joe Biagini, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For Toronto, number 31, Joe Biagini.
First pitch on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 out, nobody on. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Robinson fields it cleanly, and he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Danny Barnes takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of my...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for Texas. They're down 7-5. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Keone Kela will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. So striding in, Victor Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Swing and a line drive. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Drew Robinson.
Standing in now, Drew Robinson, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo is there and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 13.
Ready for another shot now. Gurriel. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Back in standing. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Reyes stands at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. The 1-2. Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jake Diekman will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Diekman.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Here it comes, 2-0. 2-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. Mazzara is there. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Blue Jays on top, 8-5. Leading off the inning, Joey Gallo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that's through for a hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Gurriel has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The batter, the right fielder.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor. His second of the game, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
One of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now, Jurickson Profar. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Rangers 7. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Nelson Cruz will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First delivery to him on the way. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Count still at 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoke. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. From the belt, the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. Long throw to third.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
JT Realmuto is at the plate as he watches ball one. Ready with the 1-0. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And not in time as the run scores.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at-bat was. It's great to be leading by one, but those two insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
Jose Leclerc is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Pitching for the Rangers, number 62, Jose Leclerc.
Victor Reyes will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. On out, runners at first and second. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. The 1-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor fourth throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Into the box, Drew Robinson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Number 13.
Coming to the plate now, Gurriel is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Real Muto on third, Reyes on second, Robinson on at first with nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and two now. And he'll take strike three called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. One away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The count now at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch fouled away. Bases are loaded with only one out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. Line drive to center field. Dyson is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 11 and the Rangers 7. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Up next for the Rangers, Miguel Luna. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. And it's fouled away. Doolittle has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jarrod Dyson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hernandez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Delino DeShields. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit hard to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 0-1 on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that misses. 2-1. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dyson's there. 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoak. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Gallo is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gallo moves over. And that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on top still, 11-7. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Gallo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Johnny Keith, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Up next for the Rangers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Shot back up the middle. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
An 11-7 final in this one. Toronto crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Reed Foley wins his 3rd of the season. Mike Minor permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 11 runs on an even 20 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Please pass some of them crying, please. Couple more shots, then I gotta leave. But you can catch me lean back like Keanu Reeves, but I'm riled up mean with the bass. Don't look the bad, leave me a taste. Stress with the beat, seems it could wait. Cause I'd rather bake shake, call seems it could wait. Moving hella slow, he seems in the race. Better ease up if you keep in the pace. Where we gon' go, you don't need you to chase. Like, better ease up and get in pace. Nigga, on my own. Fucking with these haters, nigga. On my own. So I'm gonna see you later, nigga. I'm on my own. Bitch, I'm on my own. I'm on my own. Rolling a blunt in the lobby. eating unagi and never responding. My body is calm if I'm riding and shot. Woke up next morning in a new Bugatti. Sight. The Ford Explorer, sweating my balls off, facing the floor. Saving up money to find me more, but I'd rather get towed up and find me on shores. Don't have to know me, I'm still on your list. Popping your bitch, you know just how it is. Got a couple of splits that ain't yet to be lit. Ooh, that's sexy shit. Taking my chick up to Reykjavik, hoping to hit and they never commit. Ink's always up in my recipe, bitch. Watch me maneuver the sepia kick on my own. Fucking with these haters, nigga. On my own. So I'm gonna see you later, nigga. I'm on my own. Bitch, I'm on my own. I'm on my own. So I'm gonna see you later, nigga. I'm on my own. I'm on my own, nigga. I'm on my own. Fucking with these haters, nigga. Been on my own. I've been on my own. Been on my own. On my own. On my own. I've been on my own. On my own with these haters. On my own, see you later. I'm on my own, see you later. On my own. See you later. So, bitch, I'm on my own. Bye, see you later. I said, bitch, I'm on my own. Said bye, see you later.